Hello. It's Thursday tea time. I'm going to be making spicy Mexican bean burgers from my favourite book currently, the Bakerways, Slimming World Bakerways. But what I'm going to do is put meat in them because these are meatless. And what you do is you substitute the meat for 2 slices of wholemeal bread. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a wholemeal roll to put the burger in, and I'm going to use mince for the burger meat. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm going to get on and do that in a minute. I have done my menu for next week. Any of those of you that are interested, listen on. If you're not interested, skip this bit. So, what we're having. Shopping's coming tomorrow between 5 and 6 from Tesco's, being home delivered. And we are going to be having a sweet and sour chicken with noodle spiralised courgette. And then another day we're going to be having turkey kebabs with a garlic dip and salad. And then on another day we're going to be having spiced chicken with corn on the cob. And on another day, we're going to be having piri-piri chicken salad with homemade slaw. I have done a tutorial on the slaw if you want to have a look at that pre. And on another day, I'm going to be doing a prawn do piazza. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's a curry. With a collie rice. Oh, I forgot to order the collie. I'll have to do that tonight. Because I need to get some strawberries as well. So I forgot to order the strawberries that I wanted. So I will order those as well. So as you can see, my board is vacant. I haven't done anything yet. So I've just taken the dog out. Now I can't find a pen. I'll try and remember that. I'll never remember that. Got a brain, like I said. Strawberries and cauliflower. Cauliflower and strawberries. Right. So I'm going to get out my bits and pieces that I need. And I've got my mince. I've had that defrosting while I've been at work today. I've just walked Madam round the block. She's had a bit of a walk. And I was going to do tonight goat's cheese and caramelised pizza. But tomorrow's weigh-in. And I thought, I don't think I should really eat that the night before weigh-in. So hence that's why I'm having this, because I think this will be slightly less, because the pizza is 7 sins and the burger is going to be about 2 sins. So hence we're going to have the pizza tomorrow. So if you want to stick around, I will be doing that tomorrow. So I'm just going to get out some beans to go in this. And I'll come back to you in a minute when I've got everything else out. Right, so I've got my bits and pieces out. I've got my wholemeal rolls that I'm going to be putting my burgers in. Whether you put your burgers in rolls, that's up to you. I'm not doing sin values. You have to work your own sin value out. I've had a few people say about, oh, things are really high in sin value. Well, quite frankly, if, you know, you choose what you eat. You know, if you don't want to choose to eat something that I've made that you feel is too high sin value, then don't bloody eat it. You know, don't make it. It's simple. Sorry, but that's really peed me off. Moving on, briefly, quickly, rather. I got my mince. I got my coriander. I got my pepper. I got some kidney beans, cannelloni beans. I got an egg. Jeff's going to have a cheese slice on his because he likes these.
Lovely.
Apparently that's lovely. An egg. You're going to need the zest of a lemon. I'm going to put a little bit of mustard in because I quite like it with a bit of mustard. And then I've got chilies, paprika and cumin. So, where do we start? Well, what we do is we get our mince, put it in our bowl. Oh, and I'm going to do an onion. I like a burger with a bit of onion in it. Oh, put an onion. Oh, daisy. Right. Oh. So, onion. I've got 5 5% fat mince, that's going in now. And to that, I'll stick that over there. To that, I am going to chop up a red onion. And I'm going to add a whole onion. It's not huge. They're not huge onions anyway. These. They're not massive. So I'm going to chop that up, and I'll pop that in, and I'll be back. Okay, so I've got my mince in there, my red onion, and I have coarsely cut up my coriander and chuck that in there. And then I am going to add my spices. So you need a teaspoon of cumin. There we go. And what else do we need? 2 teaspoons of paprika, smoked paprika. I don't suppose it matters. Just use whatever you got, really. If it's not smoked paprika, then don't worry about it. There's 2. And some chilies, which is my choice. So I'm going to pop some of them in. Then I'm going to put in some kidney beans. These are in chili sauce, so they're going to be nice and hot. There'll be a nice warmth to them. So I've just put in about a quarter. I don't know if you can see that. It's about a quarter of a tin of kidney beans. On in. And cannelloni. Just going to put a few of those in. Okay. And some pepper. Lemon. I'm just going to grate. I don't know if it is, but my grater doesn't seem to be grating very well lately. That one, it's like it's really lost its sharpness. I think it's had it. Maybe where it goes in the dishwasher, it's just sort of rubbed it smooth. I don't know. Hey ho, I'm not really getting a lot of lemon off of this. Don't want that. Rubbish. No, it's not working at all. Anyway, right. I'll squeeze a little bit of lemon so you get the flavour. So that's that. Then I'm going to start this off with a fork. I've got everything in. Oh, mustard. Half a teaspoon of... Sorry. That was like bloody dinner bell, wasn't it? Of Commons mustard, or whatever you've got. I mean, whole grain mustard, English, American, French, whatever you like. Stick a bit in. So give that all a bit of a stir around, and then you can decide whether you've got enough, you know, like beans and that sort of thing in there, if you want to add some more. And I'm going to make these quite big burgers. Not as in that way, but deep. Right, and I haven't put my egg in yet. Right, so do they suggest, is it the whole egg? Hang on. Yeah, whole egg. Chuck your egg in, and that'll help bind it together. Now I think I've got enough of everything in there because I don't want to overpower it with kidney beans and such. I think that's plenty. Right, so I'm going to get my tins and stuff out that I need and come back in a minute. So I've sprayed my pan, and I've got this one which I've sprayed, and I've got one of these rings. What I'm going to do is put that in my pan, and then I'm going to get some of my mixture, and I'm going to pop it in my ring and squish it down, and then pull it out, and that gives me my nice burger shape that I want. So I'll do another one. Down. Get a bit of a squish down. There we go. Just going to put my ring on. So there's plenty here, as you can see. I'm probably going to get, I reckon I might get 6. And what I can do is put them in the freezer. Daisy, making a mess. Unlike me. Get in. There we go. So I would say don't crowd your pan. There we go. And I'll cook those others later. So they're on. Just going to wash my hands. And I'll come back in a minute when they start cooking and there's a bit more to look at. So as you can see, I've flipped the burgers. And I've got Jason's cheese on top of his, and I'm just cooking up the other side. I've got my rolls and I've cut those in half, and I'm just waiting really for them to cook. Once they're cooked, they will then obviously go in the burger with a little bit of sauce of your choice. Don't forget you will need to sin this, so I think I'm probably going to put maybe a little bit of, I've got some classic barbecue sauce. I'll see what he wants. Oh, I've got Tommy sauce. This is a rich and smoky HP classic barbecue. We haven't tried this yet. Per 15 grams is 20 calories. So one portion is 1 sin. But if you're only putting a bit in a burger, I don't think you'd be putting 15 grams worth. A little squidge. I don't know. But for 1 sin, it's nothing, is it? So, they're still cooking. I got them on number 4. So I have turned them down a little bit because they were catching a little bit on this side. As you can see, they're a little bit, not burnt, they're just tasty. Oh yeah, so I'm going to finish cooking them and then I'm going to assemble them, and then I'll find out what his lordship wants in his, and I'll come back to you. So I'm just going to do my other burgers while that's finishing to go in the freezer. So all I've got is like a Tupperware, and I've put some paper in, I'm going to put my ring in there and add my meat and make my burger actually in it. And then take it off. And then I'm going to make the other one. So there's 2 burgers in there. Like so. Just push that down. That's used up all my mixture. And then all I will do is put some paper on top of there, put the lid on, find the lid in here somewhere, there we go, and I've got 2 homemade burgers sat in the freezer ready to go. So let's pop those in. Let's get a bit of smoky Joe in here. So it's coming to the cool. And there we go. I think these should be ready now as well. So let's assemble our burger. There we are. It's going in. It's been decided he would like this. Whoop. Oh my god. So a little squidge. Put the lid on. And we'll just do the other one. And they took about 20 minutes, 10 minutes on each side, I'd say. There's the other one. He has got a couple of curly fries. Not many. Just him a few. I won't be having them. So there's the burgers. Thursday night tea. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I shall see you next time. Not sure what I'm going to be doing. Probably might do the pizza, so I'll show you that next time. Anyway, have a lovely evening and enjoy your tea, and I'll speak soon. Bye.